Hey guys, what's up? I'm Erin Lashley with Millennials in Ministry, and I just came back from Zoe Conference 2018. Watching this on YouTube, make sure you check out the description and click on the timestamps for the content you want to hear. But I'm going to give you an overview of my experience from beginning to end. So what do I love most about the Zoe Conference? They do a phenomenal job of catering a conference to millennials in ministry, I feel like, personally. Doesn't mean you work in a church. It may mean that you're a phenomenal actress, or you're an aspiring singer, or you're a mechanic or a plumber or a technician or a chemist. But whatever you do, I feel like in today's world, millennials want to make an impact in their community, and Zoe Conference is built around young professionals, young millennials wanting to make an impact. I feel like when I walk in, it's for me, and so that's why I love it so much. We got there an hour and a half earlier, and even being there that early, there was still a long line. So we're walking in line. They're really good. Zoe's really good about hyping people up. There's people with shirts, signs, cheering you, chanting you. There's people running down the aisles just screaming about nothing and just being crazy. So it's a fun, hyped atmosphere. We get through security. You walk in. The lobby is really, really cool. This year, there's a place for leadership school on the side. They have this big yellow display with like ZLC and like some type of letters, which was really cool. That's on your right. On your left is this photo booth. They do a really cool job. It's a simple backdrop for the conference, and they have a ring light, which is amazing, so people can take pictures of their groups and of themselves. Great photo op, and it's super simple. Ring light, backdrop, done, right? Then you keep going, and it's their merch. Okay, what Zoe did that was brilliant, brilliant beyond brilliant. Listen to me carefully. They released their Be Okay EP, I think it was the week of the conference. Then they're promoting that. So you're hyped because they have a new song. You play the track, and it's not your typical worship song from a church. It's like a Drake album, right? It's like, it's super cool, and it's chill, and it's like, it takes you off guard, because honestly, I believe that the church needs more albums like that. But I think, not that we don't have albums like that, but the fact that it came from a church worship team is like, that's what is like really cool, and kind of threw me off, and was like, okay, I like this groove, right? So what was smart is that they released the EP right before the conference, so there's hype about the EP. You get to the conference, and it's everywhere. It's on their merch, it's on their shirts, their hats, they're singing the songs. So we're just like, we're engulfed in this new EP. They wound up interviewing the guy who helped produce it, who also helped produce the Drake album, which is why it sounds kind of similar, hey. But that's brilliant. Like, I just love the brilliance of that thought process. I don't know if it was by accident. I don't know if it was intentional, but either way, it was brilliant. So I admire that about you guys. So the merch. I will tell you though, Zoe, I love the merch display better last year, and I'll tell you why. I liked it last year because you could walk in. It was like I was walking into a store. This year it was like, I loved the like graffiti type wall. I loved that there was clothing, and it was like outlined with like tape and like pictures and really cool things, and like the hat was like 3D coming off of the black backdrop or cardboard or whatever that wall was. So I just want to tell you, I loved the way it looked, but I loved the experience better from last year because I was walking into someplace. Nevertheless, they had a great merch setup and a great just a great atmosphere in the lobby. Like, everything's dark, it's super cool, it's like club-ish. You know, not that that's what we're trying to be, but it is the Wiltern Theater, so what else can you do, you know? But I love the atmosphere that they created in there. If you walk forward to my right was this other area where you could get into line. That's where our group went to get into line for seats. there is a coffee bar. It was cool. They sold coffee, iced lattes, and like cold brews or something, like 2 different coffees, and then an iced bottle of water. I wish that the line was maybe from the outside. You could get into line from the outside and then exit through the middle, but they had you enter the line through the middle and exit through the sides. But it didn't really like work, and it was kind of confusing. But nevertheless, great coffee, great water, cool experience. I like that the bar was open because it's a big focal point in the lobby there.